We got to talk about this UFC card we had on Saturday. Max Holloway, Calvin Kattar. I'm sure you caught the fight. What a war that was. Just your impressions of fellow NMF Max Holloway getting a pretty dominant win over Calvin Kattar. That was an incredible performance.
It was a beatdown, is what I call that. And you know what? I figured Kattar only had one shot, was to knock him out, because Max Holloway is a cardio fighter. He beats everybody with volume, and he's got cardio for days. This guy's got great boxing. And Kattar, for some reason, he doesn't have a lot in his arsenal. It's mostly boxing. He likes to headhunt. He doesn't put combinations together very well. And when you're facing off against somebody like Max Holloway, who's been out there with the best of the best, you got to come to the table with there's just more than the boxing. As you can tell, he had Kattar in a box within the first 2 rounds. After that, Kattar couldn't find his way out. He would throw a big heavy punch, and Max Holloway would counter it back with his own 1-2 and 3 pieces. So Kattar had no idea what to do and didn't know how to adapt. So hats off to Max. And dude, like that's always been Max though. Max has always been that way with whoever, and he seems really focused. He wants that title for sure. I was very happy for him.
Kattar took a beating. I mean, I thought for sure he was going to get finished at some point in the fight. I don't think I've seen a fighter take that much punishment and still come forward and still land shots. I mean, he was still landing some shots here and there.
Oh, yeah.
As a fellow fighter, do you think they should have thrown in the towel in Kattar's corner just because he was taking a lot of punishment? I know it's easy to say this now, but I think, you didn't feel like a knockout was coming for Kattar even later in the fight. Do you think that his coach might have, maybe saved him a bit there if he would have stopped the fight?
As a fighter, and me and my dad kind of have this unwritten rule not to do something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not to jump out there. And that's just for our sake. I mean, imagine going out there, not only are you getting pieced up, but your coach has to come in and save you. It's just for your psyche. And as a fighter, you don't want something like that to happen. So I don't know if they've had that talk, but, we trust in the referees to do their job. That said, I wouldn't want that to happen to me. I wouldn't want my dad to throw in the towel. I would want to go out on my shield, with my shield or on it, and let the referee do his job. And at one point, though, in the 5th round, he was getting tagged up, wasn't throwing anything. I actually said, stop the fight. Ref, stop it. That just kind of came out of my mouth. I think if the ref did go in and stop it, for me, because I do have that experience being out there and taking those type of shots, I would be okay with that. But a lot of the fans, I don't think would like that a whole lot, So he'd probably, either way, he would probably get some backlash. But like you said, it's about the safety of the fighter. But Kattar he was throwing stuff back. He was blocking. He was moving. He seemed like he kind of knew what he was doing, even though he was getting hit. That would be a hard call for sure.